This story was sent to me by Craig J. And before I even get started, the first thing that came to my mind when I saw this man's face is that he looks like Ron Weasley from the Harry Potter series. And anyone who has watched Harry Potter can agree with me on this. But this is definitely not him. This is somebody much more sinister. This individual's name is Simon Porter, and this story is coming out of Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. And Simon Porter was just convicted of raping a 16-month-old boy. 16 months. Talking about a child that is over the age of 1, about to turn 2. A Lawrenceburg man was convicted of raping a 16-month-old boy this week. District Attorney Brent Cooper said the jury found Simon Porter guilty of aggravated rape of a child and aggravated child abuse after deliberating for 30 minutes. That's probably one of the quickest deliberations ever. It shouldn't have taken that long. And see, it's stuff like this that I wish that didn't have to go to trial. Why does it have to go to trial when something like this happens? Let it just happen. This is when street justice should come into play. But you know what? Where he's going, I'm almost certain that he's going to get dealt with behind bars, or at least he should. Porter was arrested in November 2018 in Alabama after he was put on a Tennessee Bureau of Investigation most wanted list. Authorities were notified of the young boy's abuse when a local physician examined the child. A sentencing hearing will be held at a later date. Porter is facing a sentence of 45 to 85 years in prison. Why not just combine the years together and give him 4,585 years? Not that it would really matter considering his age. If he got the 45 and he was able to live through this, he will probably be able to get out. He'll be an old man. He get the 85, he'll be dead. But I don't know what it is with the mindset of a pedophile. For real. 16-month-old boy. For real? Like, this child doesn't even know how to talk yet, and they're already traumatized. Now, it didn't specify in this article what the child was. It just says a boy. It doesn't say whose child it was. We don't know. At the worst case scenario, I hope that it wasn't his child. Not saying that, any other way. But based on, because I read a different article than what Craig sent me. What he sent me says that this child was his. It just says that in the title it says that he raped his 16-month-old child. If that's the case, he's even more sick than I give him credit for. Because that's even worse. You molested and raped a child that you helped bring into the world. And this isn't surprising because stuff like this happens more often than people would like or care to admit. That you have these parents, so-called, out here that will molest children that are their own. It's crazy that we have people like this in the world. Unfortunately, this is the world we live in. But hopefully where he's going, he won't make it through the end of the year. Because, like I say, they do not cater to child molesters and child rapists and child murderers in prison. That's one code I will say that most prisons, especially those in the general population, do go by. And for that, I actually am grateful for that. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter if you haven't done so already. Have your notifications turned on, and I will talk to you in the next one.